Hello, boys and girls. Hujambo. Sawubona. Salam alaikum. Agu. Welcome to our world. And welcome to lesson 5 in our series of learning about music from places around the world. This time, we are going to be talking about music from Africa. Africa is a large continent, the second largest continent in the entire world. Only Asia is larger. As you can see, Africa is a continent made of many different nations, over 40 different nations, each one having its own government, and many of them having their own separate ways of how they talk and how they dress, the foods that they eat, and yes, even the music that they listen to. And we're going to explore 4 particular countries up from the continent of Africa. We will be looking at the country of Tanzania, South Africa, Egypt, and Ghana. Before we go any further in our study about music from these different countries, I hope you noticed something extra that I've been doing in these videos about music from around the world. At the beginning of this video and the other video, I gave you a greeting of hello, and then I also gave you a greeting in 4 different languages. Did you notice that? The languages that I was using were languages that are spoken in the 4 countries that we're going to be featuring this week and from the continent of Africa. After I said hello, boys and girls, the first thing I said to you was Hujambo. Hujambo is a way of saying hello from the country of Tanzania. Repeat that after me. Hujambo. That's how they say hello in Tanzania. The second thing I told you was Sawubona. Sawubona is a greeting that's used from the country of South Africa. Repeat that after me. Sawubona. Sounds good. The next language I used was a language of Arabic, which is spoken up here in the country of Egypt. Salam alaikum. Repeat that after me. Salam alaikum. Thank you very much. And the last one I used was a language that is spoken in the country of Ghana. And the greeting I used there was Agu. Repeat that after me. Agu. Well done. You can think of that as kind of a bonus that I'm going to be teaching you about how to say hello in 4 different languages in each and every video as we go further before we begin learning about the music of these different countries as well. I hope you enjoy doing that. Let's take a closer look at our lesson for this week, the music of Africa, in our seesaw. Our lesson for this week is entitled Welcome to Our World, Lesson 5, Africa. Just like in the previous lesson, to get started, we click on the green Add Response button. From there, we're taken to this menu screen where we have 4 choices of 4 different countries we can listen to. We click on this triangle with a circle around it to hear a description of each of the 4 countries.
Welcome to Africa. Country number 1, Tanzania. Number 2, South Africa. Number 3, Egypt. Number 4, Ghana.
And you get to choose which country you'd like to visit today. For today, I'm going to choose country number 1, Tanzania. I click on the link, and I'm taken to a page that I hope will look very familiar to you. A country that has now 4 choices of music that I can listen to. I have the national anthem, a traditional song, folk instrument, and popular music. Again, the triangle with the circle around it in the middle gives me a description of each of the 4 things I would like to listen to. Let's push it.
Welcome to Tanzania. National anthem, number 1, Mungu Ibariki Afrika. traditional song dance. Number 2, Masumbi music of Wagogo. Folk instrument. Number 3, Ilimba. Popular music. Number 4, Tanzania All Stars, a tribute to President Magufuli.
And just like before, I would like you to listen to each one of these examples, and I would like for you to do them in order that I presented them. Starting with number 1, the national anthem. And you listen to that all the way through. The second example, a traditional song, the Masumbi music of Wagogo. Let's give that a listen. Next, I'd like for you to listen to an example of the folk instrument, in this case, the ilimba. And the fourth one, the example of popular music, the Tanzania All Stars. Now I'm going to explain this one a little bit before I play it. In the country of Tanzania, something very sad and very tragic happened last month, in the month of March. In the month of March, the president of the country of Tanzania, whose name is John Magufuli, unfortunately passed away. He was a very popular leader and was leading the country when all of a sudden he got sick. He spent a few weeks in the hospital and he eventually died in the hospital. A very sad time for any country. If you can imagine, if our president was suddenly to become very sick and then to die, many, many people, millions of people would be very sad about that. And think of how that would affect our country as well, not having the leader that we chose to be our leader anymore. So what the people of Tanzania did for President John Magufuli is a few of the popular music stars of their country all got together and decided to write and sing a special song which honored their late president. If you could imagine, it would be as if people like Jay-Z and Bruno Mars and Beyonce all got together and sang a song to honor maybe our president if something like that should ever happen. What an amazing thing that would be for people to come together and to sing a song about such an important person in our country. So that's what this example is, and I'll play a little bit of it for you. of what music can do for people of another country. Okay? Well, that's Tanzania. And just like in the other lessons as well, if you don't choose Tanzania, you can choose one of the other countries as well. You could either choose the country of South Africa, the country of Egypt, or the country of Ghana. And just like those other countries, you have a choice of the 4 things that you listen to, and I would like you to listen to each and every one of them in order, if you please. The national anthem, the traditional song, the folk instrument, and the example of popular music. So just to be clear, your assignment for this week, lesson number 5, Welcome to Our World, the music of Africa. I'd like for you to choose one of those 4 countries, and I'd like for you to listen to all 4 video examples from that one country. If you have time, and if you are interested, I would encourage you to pick a second country as well and listen to all of those songs just to get an idea of what else is out there. And I hope that you enjoy learning about and exploring the music of these other countries. And until next time, boys and girls, I have something to say to you. Kwaheri, Hambakale, Maasalam, Makro. Until next time, boys and girls, goodbye.